Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekaha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. GMS Stop and Listen, GMS Arkansas. This will be a short lesson, basically like a scriptural lesson. I saw this photo. It says, "But go your way to the end be. You shall find rest and stand in your lot at the end of the days." Okay. When I saw that, I pulled the scripture up. It looks, all scriptures are very, very interesting, and all scriptures are true. And with reading this, it says, "But go thy way," right? But go thy way. Let me look up that. But go thy way, to go, to come, to depart, to proceed, to move, to live, manner, figuratively, to live of life, your manner of life. Till the end of what? To the end of this eon. Because you got to remember, we are in the captivity of Esau right now. So we must go in this life, live in a manner of what the scriptures, right? We must live in the authority of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, where he's basically giving us instructions on how to maneuver through this captivity. For thou shalt find rest. When he comes in the chariots, we'll find that rest. Lord willing, we are those men, right? That we find rest when that kingdom comes, and stand in thy lot, right? In your inheritance. The position that you have been given at the end of the days, man. The end of the days of now. So we are those men that are coming back from the old days, pushing the word, right? Standing in different lots. Now I say that to say this. I want to say everybody has a different portion in this thing. And one of the main things in this is we don't know what each other, who each other is, like coming from the reincarnation. You don't know who John is. You don't know who Matthew is. You don't know who Daniel is, Ezekiel. So therefore, knowing that, you have to stay humble, man, and treat everybody brotherly, because you don't know who is who. You don't want to offend. And then that you can't worry about someone else's lot or what they're doing. Your job is to have faith and obey the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. We really can't worry about, I can't worry about what the next brother's always doing or what his lot is. Brother might, I can't worry about shit. Brother might, when you see him at camp, he might come to camp an hour after camp starts. Basically, like maybe every camp, he comes an hour late. I can't worry about that. I can't be whispering to the next brother worrying about, man, why this brother always an hour late? That's that brother's lot. I can't worry about his lot, man. I got to stay in my own lot and worry about my own. Scripture said, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Philippians. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that, because that go right with it. Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always be obeyed, not as in my presence only, but not much more in my absence. Okay? You have to obey in the absence. If Yahweh Shah was here, if he was here standing with us in these camps, you would see brothers act totally different. They would be totally different. Knowing that was Yahweh Shah, they'd be totally different. They'd be super, super soldier on point. But in his absence, you keep that same mind frame. It says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Work out your own salvation, man. Yourself. So you really, we go out with brothers, but really you're in this thing alone, man. That's a bonus when you can have brothers to go out with you and speak with you and talk with you. But like when you're away from all them, when you're away from everybody and you're alone, Okay. So with that, you can't really worry about everybody else's lot. Worry about basically like we have to worry about our own lots, man. I'm going to get this Proverbs. I'm going to get one in the gospel and show you what Yahushua told one of the disciples. I'm going to get this proverb first. 16, I think at the end, 33. It says, the lot is cast into thy lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord. The whole disposing of it, right? The judgment, the ordinance, the act of deciding, the procedure, the cause, the sentencing, all that belongs to the Lord. So what your lot is what your lot is, man. You know, you can't, you know, if it's some crazy reason Yahushua told you, he told you, you could see Yahushua in physical, he told you that you were going to die a certain way. Why would you be worried about the next guy? If he told me I was going to die a certain way, why would I be, well, how the apostles going to die? Well, how this brother going to die and that brother? I can't worry about that. Philippians said, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, okay? Now I'm going to show you what I just said, because that particular thing kind of happened in the scriptures. Let's go John 21. And I started maybe 18. Go down into it. When Yahushua was speaking with Peter, I'll just read into it. Because he had already told him, well, I'll just read down into it. This was after they had caught some fish. They had shown the miracle of the fish. They hadn't caught any fish. And that morning, you know, Yahushua inquired. They didn't know it was him. Okay, and he told them throw the net over the boat, and they caught many fish. Then when they came back, he already had the coals and the going, right? So this is a part when they were sitting down dining. So when he had dined, Yahushua said it to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my sheep, because sheep need to be fed, right? Feed my lambs, because lambs need to be fed, okay? And he was, you know, what he was doing was he was showing him basically the fish. It was symbolizing that he was going to be what fishers, they were going to be fishing men, fishing the souls of men, showing men how the guide way to go and not to sin, basically. He said unto him again, second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto me, yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto me, feed my sheep. He said, feed my lamb. And then he said, feed my sheep. Because lambs need to be fed, and what? Sheeps need to be what? Guided, okay? So we need to be fed this truth and guided in the right path of righteousness, okay? He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, feed my sheep. So feed and guide this flock. He was going to be a guider of men. And he was going to feed men knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Right? He was making him that head man. Because Peter didn't always make good decisions, man. Okay? And it says, verily I say unto thee, when thou wast young, thou girdest thyself and walkest whither thou wouldest go. But thou shalt be old, thou shalt stretch forth thy hand, and another shall gird thee and carry thee whither thou wouldest not. So he's basically telling Peter right there that you would be basically put in subjection, right? And he was put in prison at one time. So he's basically telling him that he was going to be put in prison basically under these Romans, because they were under the Romans at the time. He's basically telling him that you were going to be girded by someone else. You were going to be basically put in prison. It says, this spake he, signifying but what death he should glorify the Most High. And when he had spoken this, said unto him, follow me. Okay, so he basically told him how he was going to die. Then Peter, turning about, seeth the disciple whom Yahushua loved following, which also leaned on his breast at supper, and said, Lord, which is he that betrayeth thee? Peter, seeing him, said to Yahushua, Lord, and what shall this man do? So Peter was trying to what? He want to know somebody else's basically life. How he basically gonna die. How, who gonna betray you and how he gonna die. Because the Lord had told Peter how that he was gonna be taken captive basically by the Romans, basically killed. Because you gotta remember, Peter was crucified, I think, upside down. So he's basically telling him his life. But he was wanting to know about someone else. Right? Peter, seeing, said, Yahushua, Lord, and what shall this man do? Yahushua said unto him, if I will that be tarry till I come, what is that to thee? Follow thou me. He said, what is it to you to know with somebody else? How somebody else basically their lot. That's why we shouldn't worry about each other's lot, and it's true. Each man has his own lot, man. We can't really worry about it. We have to stay in our own lanes and basically work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, because we all have our lot. Then went this saying abroad among the brethren, that disciple should not die. He was talking about John, because John didn't die like the other disciples. He was banished to the island of Patmos, man. Okay. It says, yet Yahushua said not unto him, he shall not die. But if I will that he tarry till I come, what is that to thee? So, what is it to you, man? Your lot is going to be your lot. When you die, you're going to be gone to the spirit world. Why are you worried about somebody else? So we must work out our own salvation, man. Everybody has a lot, and basically we can't be worried about somebody else's lot, man. Because that's the whole thing. We got to work out our own salvation, because this scripture right here, it says what? 2 Corinthians 5:10, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushua Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. So each man got to appear before the judgment seat for the things that you have done, good or bad. So you can't worry about what somebody else is doing or their lot. If they're doing something wrong in front of you, you correct them and say, hey, yo, brother, hey, that ain't right, whoop the whoop. Scripture on it, quick correction with the scripture, rebuke with the scriptures. But for the most part, man, we can't really worry about the lot that the Lord has for somebody, So, hey, I just hope this was edifying. All praise, honor, and glory be to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rekahakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. GMS, stop and listen. Till the next time, it's a Shalom.